The Bitcoin network is the peer-to-peer payment network that operates on the cryptic protocol. User and sender receive Bitcoin. These not units of the currency be purchasing digital machines to network using Bitcoin security wallet software. Transactions are recorded into distributed and reproduced public database known as the blockchains, with consensus as well be proof of work system called meaning. Satoshi Nakamoto, the designer of Bitcoin, claimed that design and coding of Bitcoin began in the 2007. The project of the research in 2009 as the open source software. The network requires a minimal structure to share transactions and the hope the selected network of the volunteers is the sovereignty. Messages are the broadcast on the proof of what basis, and the notice can be left on the return the network at all. Open reconnection and the node that download and the very first new block from another node to complete is the local copy in the blockchain. Bitcoin is defined by the sequence of the digital chain transactions that begin with the Bitcoin creation. As the block reward, the owner of the Bitcoin transfer it with digital signing in the offer to next owner using the Bitcoin transactions, much like understanding on the traditional contracts. Pi can examine each reverse transaction to vary the change of ownership. Unlike traditional check endorsement, Bitcoin transactions are invariable, which eliminates risks of the change back on. Although it's possible to handle Bitcoin individual, it would be unwieldy to record of the spare transaction for every Bitcoin in the transactions. Transactions are therefore allowed to contain multiple input and output, allowing Bitcoin to be split on the commit. Common transactions we will have either the single input from the larger focus transaction or multiple input combination similar amounts, and one or two outputs, one for the payment and the one returning the change. If any to the sender, any difference between the total input and the output amount of the transaction goes to miner on or transaction fee. Mining to from the distributed timestamp server a peer-to-peer network. Bitcoin uses proof of work system. This work is the often called Bitcoin mining. During mining participants, the initial computing power of the Bitcoin network is used to solve cryptography tasks. The proof of the proof work their purpose is ensure that the generation of valid block involves a certain amount of the effort, so that subsequent modification of the blockchains source in the 7.1 attack scenario can be practically ruled out because of the delivery miner from mining pools to get points despite the high power requirement, the quality hardware deployments, and other hardware under their own control. The long proportion of the mining pools are based in China, which is also where most the miner are what of the computing power of the corporation are based. Record of the proof of work to expect to new block to the blockchain was Satoshi Nakamoto's case innovation. The mining difficulty target will The Avenger work required increases in the affairs proportion to the velocity target.